Hey everybody, Lewis here, Rshackbbq and other things. So today we're gonna do a cook. We're gonna do a tri-tip, and we're gonna do it up on the Weber Smokey Mountain. But it's not what you think. Stay tuned. So normally we'd be doing them up on this big Weber Smokey Mountain right here, but this time we're gonna change it up, and we're gonna do it up on the little guy, the little 14-inch Weber Smokey Mountain. Let me show you how I'm going to get this set up to smoke on. You know me, I gotta add my drunk chunks. Whiskey barrel. Oh, little chunks. Let's get those. Let it come up. This is a 2-pound choice tri-tip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, I'm going to hit it with some olive oil. Just give it a quick little rub down with a little bit of olive oil. Rub that around. And then we're going to hit it with my favorite new all-purpose, I like it on beef, but it can be used on anything, Bees Rub Rough Cut. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to come in and we're going to hit this. It's got so many seasonings in it that are looking so good. I'm going to pat that in. Put a little more on here. And then we're going to come back with just a little bit of Three Little Pigs Touch of Cherry barbecue. So all I want to do with this, get it open. I ever so lightly want to come in and kind of just give it a quick little coat, like so. All right, and then we're going to flip it over and hit the other side. A little bit of olive oil. Now the olive oil is just basically a binder. It's not really there for flavoring. Get that rubbed in. Hit it with our Bees Rubs. Rough cut. Oh man. Love this stuff. And just a little hint of the cherry rub. Barbecue rub. Alright. So what we're going to do is the grill's coming up. We're going to let this kind of sit here and season, and those flavors are going to meld into the meat. So we'll give it a few minutes here and we'll get this out on the grill. All right, let's get our grill put together here. So this is coming with the water pan down in there. My hands are like almost too big for this thing. Let's see if I can do it this way. There we go. Let's put that down there just because. We'll put top grate in. We're going to be mainly cooking on our top grate. So we want that into it. It gets too hot. Probes in here. There is the other one. And try to do is this one to be the meat. this one be the grill temp. What I'm going to do, I'm going to actually hang it upside down. Like that. Now it won't be interfering with the meat cook. Turn it on. P2 is our pit, and we are going to hopefully run it at about 250. So I'm going to set this at 260. P1 is our meat, and we're going to do rare. That's what I want, rare beef, and that's what I have it on. So now we have it set. We'll just let her come up to temp. See what up? Hope our little smoker is up to temp. Time to get this beautiful piece of meat on. Cue the music. Okay, little WSM is smoking away there. We'll just give it a little while. Got the temp probe hooked up to it, so we'll be able to monitor it, see what she's running at. I'm figuring hour and a half, maybe 2. But hey, you can't speed this up when you want perfection. You just let it ride. There's our tri-tip. Looking beautiful. Okay, our pit's riding right there at 250, 249, 250. It says the meat's at 136. I'm going to double check that with a quick read. So let's check that out. Looking delicious. Yeah, she's up to 140 already. So that might be pretty accurate. Alright. So I'm going to reverse sear this tri-tip on another kettle. So I need to get that fired up and get it as hot as I can here, get the grill grates on there. So let's get into that. All right, at this point, we're just gonna take it inside. We're gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then we'll cut into it. Just see what she looks like. That little Weber, oh, it did an awesome job. That was impressive, wasn't it? Wow. Perfect for that size of tri-tip. little 2-pounder like this. It's gonna be delicious. Tri-tip has been resting here for a good 10 minutes. I'm gonna unwrap it and we're gonna take a look at it. Oh yeah, let's get it here on the cutting board and cut into it. We're gonna save this juice. All right, let's cut into this baby. Yeah, a nice smoke ring on it. Looks so good. All right, let's just cut ourselves a little bite of this tri-tip. Oh yeah. Delicious looking. You can't go wrong with those bees rubs. Delicious. Oh, that is so good. Now, like I said, I think I might have not trusted that Smart RO thermometer. I was thinking it was running hotter than it was, than the actual. And then when I checked it with my Smart Read, it was dead nuts on. So that was my fault. I generally like to pull them a little bit sooner to do the reverse sear because we prefer a medium rare. And this is more like a medium. But that's okay. It's still gonna be delicious. As I finish cutting it up here, oh my, so good looking. All right. Okay, you saw how I did that. I first went out and got the 14-inch Weber Smokey Mountain all set up with just regular old charcoal, and then I put some of those drunk chunks, oak whiskey barrel chunks in it, and that just adds that little bit of kiss of smoke. Oh, it is so good to them. And then I let it come up to around 230. After I got the coals going, I put the seasoning, this rough cut from Bees Rub. You need to get some of that, especially if you're dealing with beef. I love this. It's probably good on chicken, probably good on pork. Oh, but it's one of my favorites. Bees Rub's rough cut as an all-purpose. And then also I kissed it with a touch of cherry from Three Little Pigs. And I just put a little bit on this, not a whole lot. Then I let it sit while the grill came up to temp. Got it up to about 230, and then I put the tri-tip on it. I used the Smart RO probes to monitor the temps, and I gotta tell you, it ran right there in between 230 and 250, and the gauge on it ran just fine too. It was right there on the Weber Smokey Mountain, and then the probe that was in the meat, it was dead on, and I should have trusted it. Then once it got up to 145, that's when I let the other grill on and put my grill grates on. It took them about 15-20 minutes to get up to temp. Not as hot as I wanted them to, not getting the deep grill marks, but it was warm enough. Got a little bit of a grill mark on it and just kind of seared it up a little bit, and it came out beautiful. I mean, just look at that. That is some good looking meat right there. And tasty, oh my. Anyhow, this turned out great. You can do this. It's not that hard. Thank you for watching. Until next time, grill on, my friends. I took the tri-tip and I seasoned it. I just realized he was drinking water that whole time.